For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 11 of the Dortmund series here on FIFA 18. We are heading into the January transfer window at the end of this episode, unless an extra, well, to be fair, even if another game in the Deutsche Pokal is drawn between now and January, we'll play it in today's episode. So we've Rasenballsport Leipzig to start things off, and then a game against Hoffenheim at the weekend, with one final game in the Bundesliga before we reach January the 3rd for Mainz away. I thought that in the Bundesliga they took a winter break, and in previous years that has been reflected in the FIFA calendar, but this year apparently it isn't. I don't know whether that's because there's been a change in the way that they run things in the Bundesliga, or just because it's just poor coding on FIFA's part, but we'll have to wait and see. Whether we'll get through it, well, I'm hoping that we should be able to brush aside Leipzig in this first game. But they are a strong team, so it won't be easy. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, of course. If you want to watch this series streamed live, link in the description to my Twitch channel. That's where it's done. Head on over and drop me a follow there. Follow me on Twitter too if you don't already. But yeah, Leipzig and Hoffenheim today. Maybe another Deutsche Pokal game if we win and it's drawn between now and January. If not, then we will end it with maybe even a squad report. No, I did one of those recently. We'll end it after 2 games as we head into the January window. And then we'll make our way through said window with, of course, a lot of feedback from you guys in the comments section, and mainly in the Twitch chat. So I'm only going to be recording one episode tonight, and the next stream will be in a couple of days. So once you've seen this, make sure you're following me on Twitch, because I'm probably going to go live with another episode of this on Wednesday, meaning that you guys have the chance to watch this video and then come and join the live stream Wednesday evening to give me suggestions for the window. So that's the way things are right now. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series or the Chelsea series. Season 3 is now underway. Looking for suggestions in that one as well. But for now, we're going to concentrate on Leipzig and getting ourselves through in the German Cup. Right, Leipzig starting lineup. Presumably 4-4-2. Yes. 4-2-2-2. 4-2-2-2. With Yusuf Paulsen and Timo Werner up top, Bruma and Emil Forsberg, and Demmer and Ilsanker with Juan Bernat at left back, formerly of Bayern Munich, of course, and Galassi in goal. The front line is concerning. The pace and power of Timo Werner and Yusuf Paulsen will be difficult to play against, but fingers crossed we'll be strong enough to win. Here's Eric Durm. Space down the line for Andre Schürrle. Can we start with the perfect result? Maybe. No. Good save. I actually meant to pull that back to the man on the edge of the box there with Aubameyang, but it's a good save by the keeper. Schürrle will take the corner. Whipped in. Decent, although it's... Oh, it's Goretzka! Just actually destroyed his teammate there underneath the ball. Unfortunately, couldn't get the header past the keeper. On target, though, at least, to start things off. It's a poor pass from Shinji Kagawa, though. Emil Forsberg spreads that out wide to Bruma, who's rather fast, so we're going to have to be wary of that. Toljan's going to have his work cut out. Joel Matip, oh, he's ended up on the floor here, Toljan. Bruma, oh, that's a deep cross, and Yusuf Paulsen has the space to nod it back, but thankfully misses his teammate. Get there first, Shinji, he's done well there. I should just use the left back. The game pretty stretched in his opening stages, actually, going from one end to the other. Emil Forsberg shows good strength to hold off the defender, and Yusuf Paulsen is out wide. Drilled in. Oh, and Timo Werner trying to just cheekily turn it towards that near post, but wide of the target. Leipzig are going to be dangerous in this game. This is not going to be easy by any stretch. Fired into Timo Werner, gets the turn in. I'm waiting for him to go back on his right, which he did. He's been slightly lucky with the rebound, but it's dropped to Toljan at least. That was an awful pass from Julian Weigl. Paulsen played in here, but Matip steps in. I'll be honest, heart was in the mouth for a little bit there when I saw Yusuf Paulsen go down. Wouldn't have put it past the referees on FIFA to have given a penalty there, but thankfully nothing was given. This is a good move actually from us here, and if we can actually get something out of it with regards to chance, then I'd be very pleased. And Aubameyang gets to turn in, the shot is blocked, it will not drop for Shinji Kagawa, and they've smacked it away. We're only 14 minutes in, but there's been quite a lot of action so far already. Try and turn here with Pulisic, but that didn't quite go according to plan. We'll look for Aubameyang. He's turned well. Just lay this in front of Leon Goretzka, who's arriving and gives us a 1-0 lead with actually an extremely good finish into that top left corner. Oh, it's been non-stop, the tempo of this game since it kicked off. End to end. Not really that many chances, but possession changing hands a lot. That's just accuracy from Leon Goretzka there. Into the top bins, we lead by a goal to nil. Really pleased with that finish, because it is pretty good. Back to Shinji Kagawa. Thank you for the bits, Ashley. Into Schürrle. Oh, it's a lovely turn. Surely to make it 2. Yes, tucks it away well. Right, 2 goals in quick succession. We've got a little bit of daylight between ourselves and Leipzig now. They've proven that they can create chances, so there might still be plenty of opportunities for them to get themselves back in it. But in the 16th and 19th minute, we've extended our lead up to 2-0. Aubameyang's made the run, stretching those legs. Actually give it to Schürrle. Ooh, didn't envisage him actually kicking it like that, nor Goretzka taking that weird touch and turn, but Kagawa around the corner, and Pulisic for 3. He's buried that very well. Leipzig are falling apart. They were really difficult to play against in the opening 15 minutes. We scored once, and then all of a sudden, before they know it, bang! 3-0. Here's Demmer. Into Timo Werner. Back to Demmer. Back to Timo Werner. In quickly to Bruma, who's turned well, but good interception. Good foot in. Give that to Schürrle. To Aubameyang. And Shinji's making the run. And is he going to be quick enough? That's the only thing. Time it right for the pass, and he's onside. Shinji, oh, the touch was so heavy. There's no need. Just take it in his stride. That would have been a simple 4th, but he's messed up there, Shinji Kagawa, with a really heavy first touch. Now here come Leipzig again. Bruma and Timo Werner linking up. It's not a foul, ref. To be fair, it probably was. Give him a cheeky tug of the shirt. Right. Emil Forsberg lining up for this. I was going to say, surely he's not going to shoot. Aubameyang back there defensively wins the header. Schürrle switches off, but gets the ball played into him anyway. Shinji Kagawa. It's not the fastest. Can't get past the defender anyway, so it doesn't matter. Here's Juan Bernat, and they've given away possession again. Leipzig seemingly playing a little bit flustered right now. They started the game very composed, but they can't seem to get anything right at this moment. I'll have that, thank you. Drill that into Shinji. That's a nice first touch. Aubameyang, oh, read that well there, Orban. Demmer. Pausen's made the run. Tried to block it with Weigl, and got something on it at least. This is really good football. All around the corner to Emil Forsberg. Turns inside, I've bounced off Yusuf Pauls, and that's cost me, and Bruma's in to make it 3-1. I tried to close down the man in possession and just ran straight into Yusuf Paulsen. They've pulled themselves one back here, Leipzig. Is that the start of the comeback? I hope not. But watching the replay, I'm going to run here with a defender and bang, run straight into Yusuf Paulsen. I mean, it's good American football style blocking, but unfortunately, it's cost us a goal. 3-1 just before half-time. Bruma, full to Timo Werner. That's a nice ball out there to Emil Forsberg, who's gotten away from me. Is the comeback on? No. Why is he passed? Why is he not shot there? Emil Forsberg, I thought, would have had better instincts than that in front of goal and buried it. But he wasn't able to do it. That's a nice ball around the corner to Yusuf Pauls, and they may still get a second, but no. Berkey stops. I know he was at Leverkusen. I might be completely mistaken. He's involved again here in the box. Plays it back to Timo Werner. Inside to Demmer. He smacked it over the top of the bar. Might well have his head in his hands. That's a really nice move. And he's just lashed at the finish. Tried to power it home, but couldn't get it in. Win that, please, Joel. Or not. Yusuf Paulsen pretty good in the air. Oh, what a ball. Kevin Campbell in. And again, gone for the pass and messed it up. Emil Forsberg did it earlier on in the game. Campbell's come on for Forsberg and made the same mistake. I tackle him here with Eric Durm. I can't. This time he might look for the pass and has done again, but cleared away. Pulisic looking for Aubameyang. Go to Shinji. Wait for the right time to play the ball to Aubameyang again. Try and get away from Orban maybe. Turn inside. Pierre's got the space, but not the strength. We've still got possession though. Durm will get it inside there to Goretzka. Schürrle's got space to run into in behind Kevin Campbell. It's being involved at both ends of the pitch now. Oh, it's a great ball in, and what a save! How's he saved that? The keeper, great ball in, and great first time volley, to be fair, from whoever it was in the middle that got on the end of it. I couldn't quite see who it was, but what a save. Shinji gets that under control, nice turn. It's Weigl. Did it take a deflection, or is that wide? I think it was just wide. It was. Nearly 4-1, but that was one hell of a stop. Kagawa will look to send Andre Schürrle in behind. I don't know how far Schmitz is. Thank you for the bits. Going into your 3rd season with Brighton as Europa League champions, evidently. Win that header, please. Pulisic! Straight the keeper. We haven't found a fourth, but so far we haven't needed a fourth. So I'm quite comfortable with the 3-1 scoreline. And I think I said, didn't I, heading in, that I thought the scoreline was going to be 3-1, or I hoped the scoreline was going to be 3-1. It might not be, as Timo Werner gets in behind, and typically as soon as I start talking about the scoreline, it changes. 3-2. The pace of Timo Werner, just too much for me there. In behind, positional sense not quite there. Number 4 switched off, and he's buried it. 3-2. There's a few minutes left for them to try and get an equaliser. What a through ball. Here's Yusuf Paulsen. He's buried it. At the exact moment I get a donation, unfortunately, it's 3-3. It's a great finish. Oh, we got 2 goals in 3 minutes in the first half. They've got 2 goals in 3 minutes in the second. Yusuf Paulsen played through. See, they play the 1-2 then. There's so much space. I've drawn Matip out. Right. Okay. 3-3 then. Charlotte to Aubameyang, to Shinji. But over the top, looking for Aubameyang again. Could get on the end of this. Or Keita's there. Oh, Charlotte steals it off the defender. Into Aubameyang. He's ended up on the floor. No, Wambanat. Oh, my lord. I don't know why that seems to be my go-to phrase the past few days, but oh, my lord. How have I not gone 4-3 up? Keita is really struggling against Aubameyang here. He's ended up on his backside 2 or 3 times. Pulisic into the middle. There's Shinji. I'll go over the top for Pulisic, who's got the defender on his heels. Wambanat here. Bring it down. Cross it in. Take a corner. Schürrle coming off now. Marco Reus is on to take the corner. Ooh, Keita heads away. 3 minutes added on at the end of the game. Here's Tolian down the line. Pulisic, who won that corner a moment ago. Can he put the ball into the box for a teammate to give us a winner? No is the answer. Matip there, but can't get to the ball. It's Timo Werner, and I think the referee might be blowing his full-time whistle sooner rather than later. Now, I don't know whether it goes to extra time or a replay. Should we draw, which we have done. Well, in real life, Dortmund were 4-0 up and ended up drawing 4-4. I was 3-0 up and I've ended up drawing 3-3 in the cup. Now, like I said, I don't know whether it goes to a replay or extra time. It goes to extra time, as you can see now. We are resuming the match. Extra time in the Deutsche Pokal. 3-3. Michael in there to Gonzalo Castro. Good touch. And forward to Shinji. I need runners. And no one is near me in support. Use Pulisic. And go backwards there to Weigl. Here's Gonzalo Castro. That's not Gonzalo Castro, but the pass was meant for him. We'll find him now. Gonzalo Castro in behind. Aubameyang in the middle if I can find him. I need to find anyone in yellow. And I help it on its way again. And Pulisic. Good save from the keeper. I just had to keep passing it one further each time there. Matip could win this header. Konate has. It's dropped to Omar Toprak, who's not going to score from there. But Shinji Kagawa could score from here. Oh, it got caught. But it drops to Aubameyang. What a block. Orban with the most vital of interceptions there, just throwing his big toe involved. Toprak's up. Good header straight at the keeper. I haven't been able to get this fourth, and it's costing me so far. Gonzalo. Aubameyang is over here. That's not Aubameyang, that's Shinji Kagawa. Player to Aubameyang. He's onside, actually. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang there. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be. Turns nicely and doesn't finish. I'm not going to shoot. I'm going to pull it back. And Shinji Kagawa will finish. Got nailed. I didn't have the angle there with Christian Pulisic, but was able to pull it back and bend it in with Shinji Kagawa. We finally have our fourth goal. I think if I'd have hit that first time, the keeper... Well, I didn't have the angle and the keeper was already back on his feet, but a nice finish from Shinji Kagawa. Finally, I do have the fourth. And it's 4-3. Right, let's bring on Yarmolenko for Pulisic. I might still need a fifth.
Second period of extra time here.
Kind of chesed it a little bit by doing really well and then fucking it up. Paulsen into Demmer. Okay, Yarmolenko not quite able to get their head of Bernat. That's a nice threaded ball to Timo Werner. Across the box. I have chesed it up. That ball across the box was delicious. And unfortunately, the man at the back post read it first. You see. Right. 4-4 then. Shit. Who should you sign at striker with 45 million? 45 million isn't really that much for a striker, to be honest. Who have you got up top at the minute, Ashley? Kagawa. Weigl. Aubameyang's making the run. Just got to time it properly, and he's in behind. And turn. And finish. Oh, there we go. I've literally just gone straight up the other end and gone 5-4 in front. This Dortmund series is just filled with goals. So many. Almost every single game has so many goals in it. 9 so far, and there are still 10 minutes to go. Halsen. Massive out of position again. It's Timo Werner. Knocked down to Bruma. Back to Timo Werner. Berkey gets in the way. That was very nearly 5-5. 2 minutes to go here. Bruma well over the bar. I can't cope with this. I really can't. Konate turns to Bruma. Halsen. Oh God, I was waiting for the penalty to be given there. Konate will get this to Kevin Campbell. Oh no! Oh. This entire game has been breathless. What a strike from Campbell the first time. He's just unlucky on his left foot. He wasn't able to get it. Oh, he wasn't able to get it on target. And you're right. Someone's just put in chat. Chesney's a tell. He's sweating buckets. I am sweating buckets to try and get this victory. And the victory we have finally gotten. By 5-4, we are through in the Deutsche Pokal thanks to extra time. Not exactly what we needed with the game at the weekend coming up. 19 shots, 16 on target. Oh dear. 5-4 victory after extra time. So Mainz are through. Munich are through. Werder Bremen are through. Wolfsburg are through. Hoffenheim are through on penalties. Wolfsburg was penalties as well. We're through. Leverkusen are through. And Hamburg are through. So who will we play in the next round? I don't know, because they've all been decided, of course. Tournament prize money of 630 grand. Great. Has it been drawn? Let's have a look, shall we? Has it been drawn? Not there. Yes, Leverkusen. There we go. The quarterfinal not till February. So the next game will be the last one of this episode before we head into the January transfer window. So with probably quite a few tired players now, we've got to try and dust ourselves off. I didn't even realise, I forgot. Hoffenheim are actually second in the table. This is a really important game. A really important game. They've only conceded 9 goals in 15 games. Although they've only scored 19. But they've won 8 of their 15. I've no idea how this is going to go. This is a much more important game than I initially thought it was. Thank you for the donation. I'll read that in a moment. The Hoffenheim starting lineup, though, is arriving on screen now. Baumann in goal. 5 at the back. Roussillon, the player we remember from the Cambridge series last year. Stepanenko, Rupp and Polanski in their midfield 3 with Uth and Wissam Ben Yedder up top for Hoffenheim. A 5-3-2. Ben Yedder is going to be really difficult to play against. I really like him on FIFA. Right. Let's jump in then and see if we can get a victory or at least a draw. Avoid defeat, basically, against second place in the Bundesliga. 1-2. Isak looks for Mario Götze again. Götze, he got a hat-trick in the last episode. Was it the last one? I'm pretty sure it was the last one. At least one of the previous 2, but not able to get us a goal to go in front there. Nice little interlinking passing, though, from Isak. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. Here's Rupp. Picked off by Gonzalo Castro. Now we could send the Swede away with Mario Götze, and Alexander Isak is in. Slowish turn, but Götze is arriving. Can we time the pass right? I can't quite. Nordtveit cuts it out well. 5 minutes in, it's still 0-0. It's Kadira back. Good turn. Ben Yedder and Kadira back link up again. Back to Rupp. Forward through the gap to Ben Yedder. Out to Kadira back. Mark Bartra intercepts. Oh, corner for Hoffenheim. This has got me nervous now. Oh, and I missed the header. Thankfully, it fell to Ben Yedder. No rhyming intended. It's just the way it happened. Still 0-0 though. Oh, I can't get that down the line. Wait for the turn inside from Polanski, which hasn't come actually. And Gonzalo Castro will turn him down. Now comes the turn inside. There's it back there to Stepanenko. Fired out to Polanski again. This is good footwork from Hoffenheim. Or good football, sorry, from Hoffenheim. But we've gotten it away from them. Götze across. It wasn't meant for Royce. It was meant for Goretzka. Given away. A misplaced pass. Nicely done by Gonzalo Castro. Isak and Götze linking up. Oh, it's really kindly dropped free for me. Mario Götze will race away here. And with a wonderful finish, give us a 1-0 lead. Yes, Mario. He's in great goal scoring form right now. We are the top goal scorers in the league. They have the best clean sheet record in the league. or best goals conceded record in the league, shall we say, goals allowed, but we've upped it from 9 to 10. They're now in double digits for goals conceded this season. Hoffenheim, it's rather ridiculous goals against tally for them. 9 goals conceded in 15 games, but we've upped it to 10 in the 16th. It's 1-0. Thought I could have gotten that through that gap. Is he going to pass it? Yes, Guerrero got something on it, but actually that made it for even kind of Uth. It's a good finish. It's a very good finish. I don't know who Uth is, to be honest, but that's superb. It took a little nick off Guerrero, which actually made it fall away from Mark Bartra and into the path of the striker. It wasn't the best of passes, but that little deflection, I mean, take nothing away from the finish. Once he found himself in that position, that's a great goal. That's a really good goal. It's 1-1. Out to back. He's got the better of Guerrero. Good ball in, away from Eric Durm. Not the most convincing of clearances, but it did get clear. Yarmolenko. Oh, goodbye. That was really nicely done. We'll just poke this in front there, and Royce is over the top. Marco Royce in behind. Marco Royce doesn't have a left foot, apparently. I mentioned in the last game, I don't really tend to get on that well Marco Royce on FIFA. Case in point. Especially in Season 3, like there's no way really of telling who's grown and who hasn't. Everybody did put loads of suggestions in the chat for you previously, so have a scroll up through the chat if you want to have a look at those. Castro into Isak. There is Goetze. Oh, the footwork, Mario! Oh, it's disgusting. It's absolutely outrageous from Mario Goetze. The footwork and dribbling from him there was out of this world. His second and our second of the game, that one, probably one of the most impressive goals he scored this season. The first one was a very good first-time hit, or very good hit into the far top corner, but watch the footwork here to just turn away from the defender, leave him dead, and then pinpoint accuracy into the bottom corner. That is superb. 2-1 Dortmund. Thanks to that man again. This is the only episode I'm recording tonight, Lewis. But I'll probably stream some Fortnite and some COD afterwards. Castro, Goretzka, Isak. Oh, it's going to drop free to Goretzka. Into Isak. Get the turn. Take a touch, mate. The ball is right next to you. God, really slow dribbling from Isak there. Goetze. That's a foul, please, ref. Thank you. Right, this is a good position for, not Yarmolenko, for Marco Royce. What is Royce going to do with a free kick from this position? He has great free kick stats. I just need to be able to use them here to give me a third goal. And I don't know how he's kept that out. Charles James Fox has subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you very much. We very, very nearly celebrated that resubscription with a stunning free kick. But Baumann has pulled out the most ridiculous save there to stop Marco Royce from giving us a 3-1 lead. Yarmolenko could still give us the opportunity to take that 3-1 lead in at half-time. The McGeady spin is superb. I'm going to try and pull it back, but he's not got the strength to hold off the defender. And the referee might blow his whistle sooner rather than later, and indeed he does. 2-1 at half-time. That was mad. I cannot believe Baumann has kept that out from Royce. That was a wonderful free kick. Fair play. Into the second half we go with a scoreline at 2-1. Goretzka. Oh, it's a terrible pass from Leon Goretzka. Stepanenko driving forward. Looks to play the through ball. Socrates does enough to stop him from getting the ball into a position. Why have you not passed that to Mario Goetze? That's where I wanted that to go. Uth with the turn. Back there to Demirbay. He's done me with a drop of the shoulder. Then Yedder with a spin. And the shot and the save from Berkey keeps it at 2-1. Half an hour to go. They're making a change. Roussillon going off. I might make a change of my own, although everybody is pretty tired right now. Let's bring on Roda for Goretzka, a little bit more defence-minded. Let's bring on Philip as well, actually, for... Actually, let's bring him on for Isak. Because he can play at striker, can't he? Yes, there we go. He can play at striker, so we'll give him a game. If he can get me a goal or two to ensure we get the victory, then superb. If not, hopefully Sebastian Roda can just help us keep hold of the 2-1 advantage we've got. Rupp, or Root, with the corner in. And Marco Royce will chase after this. Kaderabek with him. Good tackle. Corner for Hoffenheim. 50-50 in possession. Thankfully, the scoreline isn't weighed 50-50. It's in my favour at the minute. And the longer that stays the way it is, the better. I'll just play it over the top. But apparently, Maximilian Philip wasn't interested in it whatsoever. I'm going to bring it back into a dangerous area. Demirbay with the turn. Out wide here to Schultz. Driving around the outside and turns. Oh, I reached for it there with Guerrero. And thankfully, it's well comfortably saved by Berkey. Giovanni Dos Santos here for Hoffenheim. They made some good signings, haven't they? Ben Yedder and Dos Santos, two very capable forward players, probably why they are where they are in the league, to be fair. Mark Barcher, his clearance is deflected. Schultz gets it under control. Can't get it off him with Yarmolenko. Here's Wirtz into Giovanni Dos Santos. Don't let him shoot on his left. Oh, to be fair, GG. Really good goal. That little 1-2 completely sold me. I thought he was going to shoot, so I went to close him down. And the little triangle. There we go. It's 2-2. Hoffenheim pull it back. I said I'd take a point at the beginning. I said I'd take a point, but having been 1-0 and 2-1 up, frustrating to only be on for a point. Not sure whether we deserve a win though, but we'll wait and see if we can get one. There's still 10 minutes to go. Giovanni Dos Santos, Socrates should get there and does. Castro forward. We'll get another opportunity to send Philip away. That was meant for him, but it's gone to Royce for some reason. Overlapping run from Guerrero. In centrally. No! Oh, I was looking for Philip in centrally. Guerrero could still come away with it. That'll be my throw if it goes out, which it hasn't done, which it has done. Oh, dearie me. Right, quick throw please, Guerrero. Back to Royce. Open the facey body up. That wasn't meant for Castro. I've had a lot of misplaced passes in this game, and it's really starting to frustrate me. Here's Yarmolenko. Trying to turn back to find some space on his left foot, but can't. Schultz with the tackle. Trying to win it off him. We're into stoppage time now. How many minutes added on? Just the 2. Yarmolenko can't get to that. Gertz is lobbed over there by the ball. Giovanni Dos Santos out here to Stepanenko. I don't want to let them get it to the man out wide, and they haven't. Can we work it forward? Is there time for one more chance to get the victory here? Philip could make the run. Oh, there isn't time for one more chance. There's the final whistle. It is a point here against Hoffenheim. Now, what have Bayern Munich done? Because they were closing down on the both of us with a good run of form. Now, what they do on this particular match day is a 2-0 win away from home against Stuttgart, which means they too will close the gap on us at the top of the table. So, it's a 6-point gap between ourselves and Bayern Munich. A 4-point gap still between ourselves and Hoffenheim. But, crucially, as you can see there, Bayern do have a game in hand, so they can close it to just the 3 points. They can close it to just the 3 points. Only our 4th draw of the season. We've won 10 of our 16 so far. Having a great year, but we do need to ensure that we keep that lead at the top of the table. That is going to bring us to a close for today's episode. In the next one, do make sure, like I say, you'll see this, and I'll make sure I don't stream this again until after you've seen this episode on YouTube, so you can come to the next stream, hopefully Wednesday, if not Thursday, and give me some suggestions for the January transfer window. At present, just as a heads up, we don't have much money, I don't think. No, I have 1.69 million, so if I am to buy, I'm going to have to sell to buy. But we will wait and see what happens. For now, though, that's going to bring this episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the bits. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Like I say, do follow me on Twitch and come and watch these streams as live as well to have a full real-time impact on what's going on. But for now, I'll see you next time.